Good evening, everyone. So we are having today Dr. Rishiraj Tiwari with us. Dr. Rishiraj is an author, he is an instructional designer, and he has been professor with various universities. Dr. Rishiraj was born at Ranchi, Jharkhand, and now he is settled in the garden city of Bengaluru. He belongs to the domain of academics. He has worked as an assistant and associate professor in various universities. He is also an educational technologist and has worked in corporate along with editor as an editor-in-chief and editorial board member of the respected journals from the USA, Europe, and the Philippines. Dr. Rishiraj holds a PhD in literature. Apart from M.Ed and MBA degrees, he has masters in Hindi and English literature as well. He has published a new book recently. The book is called Till the Kingdom Comes, The Puzzle. And the book has become #1 seller in Amazon actually. So congratulations, Dr. Rishiraj, for becoming #1 seller on Amazon.
Thank you, Hariji. It's an opportunity and again an honor to be with you here. And I do remember that the first interview we did when we launched our book, it was with you only. And again, our book, when it has become Amazon bestseller in historical fiction section. So again, we are here together. So it's an honor for me.
Yeah. So, Dr. Rishiraj, I have given a brief introduction about you. So, would you like to say something more about yourself to our audience?
Yes. So basically coming from the domain of academics and instructional designing, educational technologies as well, you have said. So apart from this, now a new domain has been inculcated in my profile, and that is the author. So Till the Kingdom Comes, the Puzzle Volume 1. As you can see, this is a series. So 3 books are in the line. The first one is the puzzle. The second one will be coming as the revelations. The third will be the part which we is going to be taken care with the concept of Egypt, and it is the Mirage. So approximately we are hoping that the second part will be coming in next 3 to 4 months from now.
Okay.
And so the best part what has been with us in the previous days was getting this Amazon bestseller tag. So we didn't expect it actually.
We all are very much excited to listen the news actually. So, would you like to just brief about the book to our audience? What is there in the book, and what have you discussed, and which kind of audience you have targeted, and what is the unique thing in the book actually? So, this will be great.
Definitely,
Just
Hari.
you explain a little bit about the work, about the book, Till the Kingdom Comes, and what does this title mean actually? So, what do you want to say actually when you select this title, Till the Kingdom Comes?
So this is a very interesting question, and so I will give you the brief, and then I will come on this one. So the story starts with Rajasthan. It goes all the way to Kerala, and then it extends to the next part in Lakshadweep, then to Egypt, Greece, and Mayan civilization.
Hmm.
So when we are talking about the complete civilizational past of our country, Bharatvarsh,
Hmm.
so there are many missing dots which has not been addressed, and now I would like to add that since my book is a fiction based, so fiction never says that I am the truth, but it always hints that yes, I can also be the truth. So here I want to just incite certain queries that can be a query of a general person, or he can be from various backgrounds, where all the stories or the linkage has come in his mind, but he has not find the answers out of that. So when my story proceeds, here are puzzles that needs to be solved in order to proceed to the next level. There are curses, there are some villains in the form of monsters and other things that needs to be removed. And this complete series goes on connecting the entire world. Now, today you are sitting at some place, I am sitting at some place, we are talking through the mobile or laptops, and we think that we are very much advanced. But this is a real puzzle, because our exact history, our science, our advancement was and is also also hidden. So we don't know actually what has happened in the past. We don't know that what has happened in past in last 500 years. Then how we can say that what exactly happened 10,000 or 20,000 years ago? So these are the links which in this book I want to connect in a fictional way. There are characters, there are people, those who are you can say leading a bad life because of certain curses. And since in everyday life you see that there are the positive powers and the negative powers, everywhere it's the same story. So how negativity affects us and how it has been affected in the longer run. So these all things are addressed in my book. There is also love is also there, animosity is also there, and how the you can say a family sacrifices itself for the betterment of kingdoms, betterment of the general masses. That is also inculcated in this book. And when you have asked that the target audience, so anyone who is above 10 years of age and going all the way till 100 or 100 plus, because this is a general question which we have seen in our day-to-day life,
Yeah.
but we have not addressed. Like I like to just uh, say certain things. Now, Karn was there, his Kavach Kundal was taken away by Indra, but what happened next? There was the king of Udupi, Karnataka, who didn't participate in the Mahabharata war, but he
Mhm.
gave food to all the parties, to each
Yeah.
and everyone. But whenever those people used to cook, none
Mhm.
of the grains has got wasted.
Yeah.
So how they knew that how many people are going to die in this Mahabharata war on a day-to-day basis, that they made the correct amount of food.
Mhm.
Now, apart from that, there are many things in world as well which has not been addressed, and we can connect it also to India and Indians. Because see, we are not talking about any religion or any philosophy that how it has traveled or how Sanatan has gone this side or that side, but the thing is that humans at least they must have some or the other contacts which has been proven by ancient coins, ancient things which we have found in here or there in other different places.
Mhm.
Now, as I remember in different our previous YouTube conversation as well, we
Mhm.
discussed about different gods,
Mhm.
which god we have, like Rerek and Keku in Egypt and Rahu and Ketu in India.
Right.
So,
Right.
and like the sun god, which has been sun, fire, these have been praised across the globe.
Yeah.
So, this is a thing to understand that what has happened in the history, that each and every civilization, if you see that there is a connectivity. If you start with Mesopotamia, you go all the way to Harappa, you go to China or somewhere else. In each and every time frame, you see the common things. Like if the wheel was made in one civilization, other were also using it in the nearer time frame. If the
Mhm.
coin was minted or gold was used at one place, other civilizations were also using it. So
Yeah.
why there is a connectivity? Is
Mhm.
it that they all got the same kind of technology at the same time? Then how it is possible? So
Mhm.
that means there is some or the other sharing of technology. Let
Yeah.
it be some people have come from this or they have gone to do trade, or they have just you can say they forgot their way and landed somewhere else. So there are things. Now when we are connecting all the things, then you can see that our history, the most funniest part you can say, that human history is more than 2 lakh or 3 lakh of years of age, but the recorded history is of hardly 10,000 or 15,000 years of age.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you can say that 97 to 98% of the history is not documented,
Yes.
and that
Yeah.
all has been lost in time.
Yeah.
So at least something or the other was there.
Mhm.
Now, we can take an example. If we say that the civilizations were using gold, all the
Mhm.
civilizations were somehow or the other using gold, silver, iron, they were using copper, they were using diamonds and rubies and all those things. What
Mhm.
about uranium?
Yeah.
You can think that okay, uranium is very new thing and only just in the time of nuclear war in the World War II it has been used. But uranium existed. And again, you will find it little bit funny that Uranus, the planet Uranus, and
Mhm.
the again uranium, there is a combination. So you can think, and people say that uranium is not found in Earth because it is not from the Earth. It has come from somewhere else. Some meteorite or some asteroid has come and hit the Earth many years ago. And because of that, that material has grown here, and that are the parts which we are finding it today in the form of uranium. It can be true. We don't know exactly what has happened, but there
Mm,
you can see that some or the other linkage can be seen. In Greek mythology, all the planets, they go in a family wise manner, that one is the grandfather of another, another is the son of another planet, and this way we go. Now, in Indian mythology, we
mm,
say about Mars that Mars is the son of Earth. Dharti Putra, we call Mangal to be the Dharti Putra. So you can see that there is a transition, that okay, Greek has also the same concept, and we are coming from the same concept कि कहीं ना कहीं परिवार का एक जुड़ाव है. Now,
mm,
apart from that, the next thing you can see, this is again undocumented. Africans know very nicely about the skies. The people of Africa,
mm,
they know at which position the star will be there. And the Egyptians used to go ahead with their cultivation with this complete psychology that okay, the star is here, so this much uh, time of rain will be the phases of raining will be there, the seasons will be like this, and that they had certain calculations. The same thing is with us. Even in today rural India, you will find people, those who will say that wind is flowing from this direction, rain is going to come, the harvest is going to be poor, or this is the calculation is there.
mm,
So we don't know that how it was calculated in the initial phase, but the calculation exists. And I have seen many people, those who can predict that okay, in next 5 to 7 days there will be rain. So try to just put out each and everything from your let us say rice field or wheat field, otherwise you will be in loss. So
mm,
this thing is there, and this is a connectivity. So
mm,
now coming to the title, till the kingdom comes.
mm,
So the funniest thing again is that people take this in a negative sense also. They say that that till the kingdom comes, the complete phrase is that okay, I will just disturb you till the kingdom comes. Some phrases used, but I have
mm.
changed it in context, like if goodness has to prevail, if people who are having an optimistic theory, or if they are having a good outlook on life, then they will always say that okay, till the kingdom comes, the complete phrase is
Yeah,
that
hello, hello.
I think there was a discontinuation.
Mm. So actually, what was my question? What does this phrase mean actually, and how this is connected to the book?
Yes. So coming to till the kingdom comes. So as I said that the phrase till the kingdom comes signifies the positivity here. The positivity is coming from different sources. The sources can be godly, it can be humanly, but the main agenda of this positive power is to remove all the curses or demons, to establish the goodness on earth. It has nothing to do with any particular religion or place or position, but the goodness should prevail on complete each and every country on this planet. Now, when we all say that humans are the best work of God, so each and everyone should work to bring the goodness of God in himself or herself. So this agenda has been reflected in my book in different series. We are trying to connect this fiction in such a way that optimistic message should go across the globe, that we are humans, we have some responsibilities, and the responsibilities are that peace should prevail in each and every corner of the earth. It should not be that I am very much prosperous, but the other next country is not prospering, or he is having, or they are having certain difficulties in life. It should not be there, and this has been shown through balancing emotions in my book series. There are balancing emotions.
Okay.
So this is the thing which we are targeting as of now.
That's great. So, which is the next book you are working on?
The next book actually for this Till the Kingdom Comes book, volume 2 and 3 are already finalized, and it is in the process of publication. But here, next complete different book we are working, that is coming to be, you can say, a self-help book where many things which a general person should understand to beautify his life. We are coming with this concept. The concept comes from the great lands of teaching, that is India, and it is also coming from Japan. Now, we have seen in time and again that knowledge, what was given to us by our great personalities, let it be saints, let it be poets, authors, has been lost in time frame.
Right.
But there are certain things which we all have in the source that needs to be brought out for the goodness of each and everyone. So here, I am not in a position to reveal all the things, but I will say that the code name of this book series, which is coming, is KWIK, Quick. That
Okay.
is the code name as of now.
Okay. Right. Great.
Once we get the ISBN, we will be in a position to reveal. So the code
Yeah.
name is Quick, KWIK, and I assure you that it will be one of the kind of the book which has not been brought in Indian concept as of now. So it is a mixture of the goodness of two best countries in the world, India and Japan.
And,
So we do believe in next 1 month or 40 days that
mm,
book will be out in the market. So
mm.
let's see, and we are keeping our fingers crossed, and let's see how it works out. But this
So,
is a yeah.
which one will come earlier actually, the volume 2 and 3 of the Till the Kingdom Comes, or the quick?
No, the quick will come earlier.
Okay.
Volume 2 of Till the Kingdom Comes, we are thinking for around 4 months, 3 to
Mm-hmm.
4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Quick will be coming quickly.
Mm, great. That's great. So that is also also that thought was also on my mind for a long time, because whenever you talk to someone, some learned person, so generally people say, "Jo, our company, we had this, we had that." So all the great things were there with us actually. So I differ with the idea actually. So okay, whatever we had great teachers and great learning institutions in our country actually in ancient time. But there are other countries also, so they have also learned a lot, and we should also learn from them actually. So
Definitely.
this is not a very good idea. So to think about, okay, only the great things are there in our country, and all the world are rubbish. So,
Yes.
so that's
So
not a
that's why
very
we
good.
have brought,
Hmm.
yes, that's why we have brought two best countries, that teachings of India and Japan together,
Yeah.
because we have seen, like, you name any Japanese company, let it be
Hmm.
Toyota, Honda, Kawasaki,
Hmm.
any company, they have their own ethics.
Yes.
And you will see that the reliability, whatever Japanese companies are getting,
Hmm. Hmm.
let it be small company, big company, doesn't matter. So
Hmm.
why they are so reliable?
Yeah.
Everyone says that yes, if you are going to buy that product from that country, that means it is marvelous. So yes, our past had been very glorious, but
Hmm.
we should accept that goodness prevails everywhere, and you
Yes.
should take it from each
Hmm.
and every source wherever it is possible. And
Right.
Japan is one of our best friends, and you can see that that is the only nation who has survived, in fact, three major nuclear disasters:
Right.
Nagasaki, Hiroshima, and Fukushima. When Fukushima
Oh.
Daiichi happened, again people were terrified that something worst is going to happen with Japan.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we can see that every day there are earthquakes and there are something or the other
Hmm. Yes.
happening in Japan. But
Yeah.
still, it has grown so nicely that is it is a benchmark for development for each and every nation.
Right.
And
Yes. It
and
is.
the ethics they are following till date.
Hmm.
So again, that is very nice because they are completely engulfed with their culture, their tradition, and they are following technological advancement along with this. It's
Yes.
not that they
Yes.
have
It is.
forgotten their culture or tradition. This is the
Yes.
best thing to learn from Japan.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It is. It is. They are very much rooted actually. They are very
Yes,
much rooted.
exactly.
We think, we Indians think, whatever our ancient things were there, whatever our culture and the values and all that. So those are the things of past actually. So we don't need them. So that is the feeling generally the new generation has in India.
Yes,
But that is not the thing actually. So, in
yes,
life, when you grow, na, at some point you realize that our ancient values and the way of working, the way of living were great actually. So that,
definitely.
uh,
If a person knows his history well, then only
mhm.
he can proceed better to his coming tomorrow. If he has forgotten his past, he has forgotten his roots, then the
Yes,
progressive will be something disillusioned.
yes, it
While
is.
we need to
Yes,
learn
yes.
this from Japan, you
Yeah.
take a very small example that you go to any Japanese store or you go anywhere, let it be a small business or a big business, they will bow down to you.
Yes.
We have forgotten that we used to do namaste also. We
Mm-hmm.
are taking care with hi, hello, and that's it. So
Hi, hello, and
this is the tradition.
we only
Yes,
shook our heads actually. We shook our head a
yes.
little, and that is done actually. And
So we
Japanese
yes,
go down, and when you meet them, na, when you will be taking part actually, they will be just waving at you till the time you just
yes.
disappear from their side actually.
And we
So,
saw recently that how in the sports they have given such a good clean rooms. The complete stadium was clean. So this is a
mm,
benchmark for not for one person or one society or one nation. It is
mm,
benchmark for everyone. That
mm,
if you are keeping your environment clean, if you are
yeah,
keeping the place wherever you have stayed, even if you are doing your work nicely, so other people will be inspired. And
yeah,
the best part is that they don't expect that okay you will be recognized. No, they are doing it just like a duty, that
yeah,
this is my place, I am cleaning it, I am going away. So they have a very nice sense of responsibility, gratitude that we need to learn. And in my
yes,
this
yeah.
book, this quick, we have tried to address this in the form of stories, in the
Mm,
form of many new and innovative things that we need to learn in a day-to-day life. And actually you can say that these all things are very much useful for a budding entrepreneur or a budding life coach. And these things if we inculcate in our day-to-day life, then
mm,
we will be much more happier than what we are today. We will be
mm,
more contented and the productivity level will enhance. That is the
mm,
most important thing. Because
yes,
until unless you are happy, your productivity cannot go higher.
never,
So
never.
this is the thing. And as in the earlier conversation of ours, I told you that in the last 6 years I was working with multiple books. So this was also one of the books, and approximately I have given around 2 years of time on this also, means on a cumulative basis out of 6 years, this was
Mm,
also a part which we were working. So finally all the series are getting lined up.
mm,
And right now we have the 4 books in line, 3 in till the kingdom come series and in one in quick series.
mm.
So let's see how it goes.
So, Dr. Rishiraj, just tell our audience who are your favorite authors and why? Why do you love them?
So this is one of the most trickiest question again. Actually, uh, since my childhood I used to love the books as my best friends. And even in my Bangalore flat I think I have more than 2000 books.
Oh, great.
In my home I don't know how much they are. And I have a very nice hobby of collecting the books. So multiple authors have come in my life. We have studied them from childhood. But if I would like to say that the best author whom I respect for their work, for their each and every detail, so first comes Tulsidas ji, second comes Premchand ji, third comes Nirala ji. I have done my PhD on Abhimanyu Anand ji. Fourth, he is there. In English, I would like to add for Charles Dickens, Shakespeare, and I would also like to add Dan Brown. Now, what makes all these things, all these authors common? The best part is they connect to the audience directly. They are coming from different ages. They have different line of teachings. They have different line of philosophies, but they have simplified the most difficult part also to such a level that even let us say person, a child of 10 years of age can also understand their content. That is the most important thing for an author.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge which I faced in my life was to simplify the things, that
Mm,
it should enable any person, even if he is of younger age, he should also read it so nicely and he should understand the content. So the same thing I find in these authors. They have simplified things, they have brought many things about the society, and which are much more relevant today also. I will give you an example from Tulsidas ji.
mhm,
So we have seen many of the documents, many of the things, but see how he has asserted about the condition of the society at that time. He has said, खेती न किसान को, भिखारी को न भीख भली, बणिक को बनिज न चाकर को चाकरी, जीविका विहीन लोग सीधमान सोच बस, कहे एक एकन सो कहाँ जाई का करी. So now the thing is कि he is telling that there is no food, there is no employment, neither the beggar is getting anything, nor the businessman is getting anything, the farmers are not getting anything. So they have lost the employment, and they are talking to each other that where we should go, how we should live. Now, at that time, 500 or 600 years ago, there was no one to talk so openly about the prevailing situations. These are the things. Now, the same thing has been taken care by Abhimanyu Anath. Abhimanyu Anath ji resides in Mauritius, and so you can say that the Bihar concept is always there with Mauritius,
mm,
and he is the Premchand of Mauritius, one of the most renowned person. His books and Premchand's book again are there aligned. You go ahead with Charles Dickens, the same concept of the society, that how poor are crushed, what are the problems, how the rich are getting more rich and poor are getting more marginalized. These are the context that has been taken care. And when we are talking about Dan Brown, so definitely the thing I can say, the thrill and the chill how he has brought in many of his books. So that has fascinated me to a greater extent. So these all authors have implanted many thoughts in my mind, and
mm.
uh,
I see.
since
That's great.
longer durations, so that
That's
has
great.
been brought out by my books as well.
Mhm. So, so you have become the number one seller on Amazon. Did you expect this kind of massive support, Blue?
No, the when you talk about bestseller, so only reference I do remember is in the Bhagwan movie, that Amitabh Bachchan ji becomes the bestseller. I remember that scene,
Mhm.
and that that scene, and when I'm talking to you, even so goosebumps are coming, and we have never expected. Yes, we got the rank of around 5,000 somewhere in this historical fiction section, and we were very
Mhm.
much delighted. Oh, that I have got 5,000 rank, that is more than enough. I was very happy in that. And after I think 48 hours or so we were trending at one. And the best part was that I think I have shared the screenshot with you, where number two was Charles Dickens books, and somewhere was Agatha Christie also. Those books which I have read, and when we are standing near to them, so that gives the biggest thrill in my life. And
Yes,
I
yes, I
think
have seen that. I have seen on Amazon. You share that,
yes.
so I have seen that. That's really great.
So yes, so that was the thrill when I saw that Agatha Christie and Charles Dickens and Somewhere Till the Kingdom Comes is also standing, and that is in the first part. So that was the moment when
It's
I
really
don't
great.
know what to say in that regard.
That's really great. So, what is the best advice you will give to the budding authors actually?
Actually, in this context, I will copy the advice which I have got from my professors from St. Xavier's College. So I would like to add that I have got very good professors at St. Xavier's College. The person under whose guidance I have done my PhD, Dr. Kamal Kumar Bose, Dr. J.P. Pandey, Sir Sunil Bhatia, Maltina ma'am, and Anandita ma'am were there. And they all said one simple line and straight line from day one. They said that if you want to write something, first have courage to write, then have the courage to tear it off. Until and unless you tear the pages and throw your marvelous creations, you cannot be a good writer. You should be happy that you have the courage to tear your work. Your marvelously and with perseverance written hard copy should be to, and even they all suggested me to, if you are writing, get a good dustbin. Until unless you tear the pages and throw in the dustbin, you cannot be a good author. And I literally believe this is the biggest thing, and this is the biggest lesson that I have got from them. And this was the courage and this was the blessings because of which I was able to write so much,
Mm.
edited so much, and I don't know how many times I've tore my pages and all those things and thrown away. So every time it was like, oh, itni badi galti kaise ho gayi? So I have to
Mm.
tear the page again, throw it. So it was the same thing. It was going on and on.
You have to write every day. You have to every day. You have to write.
Yes.
And until you
And
are
if you
satisfied what you have written, you cannot proceed.
definitely, that's the biggest thing. And every now and then you will have the trouble that today, what you have thought that this is your best written page, tomorrow you will think that that is the worst page. So you have to be courageous to throw them away.
Yeah, and the same thing apply to instructional design also.
Yes.
You just write, you cut it, then you allow, then you analyze, then you visualize, then write again. You have to do that multiple times.
Actually, ADDIE and SAM models should be inculcated everywhere. So until unless it is there, so we
Mhm,
cannot say.
mhm, mhm, mhm. So, Dr. Rishiraj, this is roughly all the questions that I wanted to cover. Would you like to add something? Would you like to say something more to our audience? So, we have nearly 5 minutes of time so
Okay.
that we can use.
So definitely, I will say one line to the young audience who might be listening to us tomorrow and day after. So the first thing that have courage to write and have courage to trust your work, but simultaneously have a introspection that yes, your work should be uh, you can say edited multiple times.
Mhm.
Believe in the guidance of your teachers. I have got some very good guidance from my school teachers as well, like Mala
Yeah.
madam, Alok sir, where there who has supported throughout the life by saying only one thing, that you have to be optimistic at each and every stage. Even
Mhm.
if you are thinking that your work is not good, still you should have the belief. When I launched the book, they said that yes, one day it will become, but we were not knowing that it will become within 2 months, that
Mhm.
bestseller. So that was the thing. And I do uh, hope that each and everyone who wants to be a budding writer, author, poet, so they will have the courage that yes, we need to go ahead, we need to rework and then present. And the next thing which I want to say that yes, my next book, that is the code name Quick, is coming. So we are also eagerly waiting. And I would like to ask my audience to grab my currently available Till the Kingdom Comes. And once our next book is coming, so please have a look at that also. And we are globally available. The books are available across, I think, 15 or 16 countries right away on Amazon and Kindle. And definitely you can get your copies as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely. So provide us a link of your Amazon
Definitely.
store link so that we can give the link in the description section so anybody can buy that. So that will be a
Definitely I will
great
do.
idea. So that is all we have for today's session. So we'll be meeting again when the new book comes up, the quick,
Definitely.
and we'll talk to Dr. Rishiraj and understand what is there in the book. So
Definitely, Hariji.
thank you, Dr. Thank you for coming from our studio. And this was really a very entertaining and very inspiring session. We will be meeting soon again.
Thanks a lot, Hariji. It's all my pleasure and honor to meet you again. And I would like to give you the credit that yes, you were the first to take my interview when the book was launched. And again, when the book has got the position of bestseller on Amazon. Thanks to you. And definitely we will be meeting very soon, most probably in next 30 to 40 days. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, Hariji. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.